Hello, I'm Emma Green. I'm the tennis elbow queen, a physiotherapist, physical therapist, and I'm going to answer the question today: how can you get a good night's sleep if you have tennis elbow? This is quite a common question that I get asked, and there's a couple of pieces to it. So the first thing is, well, what is tennis elbow? Tennis elbow affects the outside of your elbow here. There's a tendon that attaches to the bone. If you've got tennis elbow, you probably know exactly where that is because you really feel it. Now, that tendon attaches the forearm muscles to the bone. That's what a tendon does. If these muscles are tight, they're gonna pull on that tendon, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna make it feel worse. Now, sometimes at night, people can sleep like this, kind of all curled up in the fetal position. What you're doing, you're putting the muscles on stretch. If those muscles are tight, they start pulling on the tendon, that's going to be uncomfortable. Now, obviously, that is probably an unconscious thing that you're doing. You don't know how you're sleeping and you kind of ended up in this curled up position, and that can be affecting the tendon. I've had patients say to me, oh yeah, when I wake up, I kind of unfurl my arm. If that's the case, there's a couple of things that you can try. The first thing is an extension wrist brace. These are sold as carpal tunnel night splints. Basically, it's a little brace that's going to hold your wrist in a cocked up position like that. What that does, it stops you from going into that curled up position. It stops you from putting the tension on those tight muscles because it's keeping the muscles in a shortened position. So a wrist extension splint can be helpful in this situation. The other thing that can be helpful is an elbow extension brace, but it needs to be a soft one. There are a couple on the market. However, what I tend to recommend to clients is get yourself a hand towel, roll it up into a sausage shape, lie it along your arm, and then lightly bandage it on. You don't want to be tight. We never want anything tight and compressive overnight at all. But if you've got this towel sausage along your arm and you just lightly bandage it on, what's going to happen when you try and curl up is it's going to stop you from bending your elbow into that flexed position. It's not going to do anything for the wrist. So if it's that wrist curling up, you are going to need that wrist extension splint. But if it is the elbow, it's going to stop you from bending because you've got the towel sausage along your arm. So you could try that. I have had clients who literally have hugged a huge body pillow. They found that the most helpful. But any of those things is going to help you from keeping curled up like that. Now, occasionally somebody will say, oh, it's when my arm is out straight that I feel it. And there are certain conditions where it might not be the tendon that you're feeling at nighttime. It might be more the nerve. And so this is why it's really important to get a thorough evaluation, a really detailed evaluation with a really experienced therapist, somebody who sees a lot of elbow patients. They see this kind of thing all the time because you don't want to miss anything. It's so common to have a nerve issue going on at the same time as a tendon issue. Tennis elbow is a tendon issue. 96% of the clients that I see with tennis elbow have some kind of nerve issue going on as well. So it's very, very common that we see this. And it's crucial that it's addressed. We need to make sure that we know everything that's going on. So getting a good, thorough, detailed evaluation so that you know all of the structures that are involved in your discomfort and your pain, and they can all be addressed. That's super important. But if it is that your arm is out straight and that's what's bothering you, the first protocol would definitely be getting that evaluation just so that you know exactly what's going on, and then starting to work through some strategies that are going to help calm the nerve. There are many of my other videos that will help you look at how to calm the nervous system. Check those out. Just type in nervous system in my channel and you'll find those, and you can start working your way through some of those. If you are ready to get rid of your tennis elbow for good, check out my most recent webinar that explains step by step how I help people resolve their tennis elbow. You can find that in the link below this video. It'll take you to the webinar, probably about 25 minutes long. Thereabouts, it goes through everything. So check that one out. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I love questions. And tennis elbow can be a thing of the past. Let's resolve it for you. And I hope to see you on the webinar soon. Take care. Bye.